Hey guys, welcome to another video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about IGN's article about Palworld. Oh man, this is like the cherry on top. Like, this is such a clickbait title. You guys want to hear it? It's pretty bad. Here it is. After Palworld was accused of ripping off Pokemon, its CEO has accused other companies of making Palworld clones. So, before we actually dive into this, just remember the word accused. I'll come back to that later because that word, they're so trying to cause conflict here. I don't know why IGN would even publish this, but let's actually dive into this article. So the article is by Wesley Ying Poole. I probably butchered that. I'm sorry about the name. And that was posted yesterday, April 16th. So the article starts with, the boss of Pocket Pair has accused Chinese game companies of making Palworld clones, saying these incredible times. From what I saw on the tweet and what I interpret, I don't like. I feel like he's condescending there. I don't see that. Like, Pocket Pair honestly has been very open about other, game developers in trying to be inspired, by them. Like, they're like open arms to it. Like, I don't understand why they're trying to cause this conflict. But let's actually dive a little more into this. In a tweet translated by Google, Takaro Mazurabi, I'm sorry if I butchered name, I'm terrible with names. He is the CEO of Pocket Pair, published a screenshot of a mobile and PC game called Aurora, alongside the following statement. So just heads up, guys, this is all auto-translated on Google, so there might be some translation errors, but there are some following tweets I'm going to show you guys later to confirm that this seems like a pretty good translation. Tencent is already making a Palworld clone game in China. Many companies are simultaneously developing mobile clones of Palworld, and the budgets are in the 10 billion yen range, 10 times larger than Palworld's. Next year, we might see many Genshin Impact level creatures or raising games, these incredible times. Honestly, let's be honest, guys. Palworld did, like, they came into this space. They have a game that gamers wanted. They wanted a survival game. They wanted a monster taming game. They wanted a city builder. They have there's life management. Like, the game has so many different genres into this. So I'm not surprised that almost everybody that has heard of the game has probably at least played it or seen someone play it. Like, there's so many millions of people that played the game. So I'm not shocked. The article continues on with Aurora, which has a Steam page as well as mobile store pages, is developed by Chinese studios Tianjin Wami Technologies. I'm so sorry I'm butchering this. You guys can roast me down in the comments down below. According to its description, Aurora is an open world multiplayer and cooperative sandbox game in which you design a base, survive with your pals, and start your own interstellar travel in a relaxed and fun way. Aurora sounds, and based on screenshots and trailers, looks like Palworld but in space setting. It's set for release at some point during the second quarter of this year, so by the end of June. So according to, I don't know why they're using automotion. It's supposed to be according to Google. I'm not sure why IGN's writer keeps putting that down. Aurora is published by HK Hero Entertainment Limited and and Tencent. Tencent, name-checked by Masarobi in a statement, is reporting working on a Palworld-style mobile game, but it's not the only one. NetEase Games' Once Human has also been compared to Palworld. This is all part of the reported drive for fresh hits as existing cash cows lose their luster. Okay, guys, let's be honest. Palworld makes their game. It's business. Like, people are going to try to copy that formula. It's no different. Look at Hollywood. Hollywood makes movies. They tend to copy each other. Like, look how many Fast and the Furious movies we got. We got, what, over 10 now? It's like, so they're gonna keep milking it until it doesn't make money. So I'm not shocked that the other game development, especially the Chinese studios, are doing this. But do note that a lot of these Chinese studios we're probably never going to see these games out in the West unless they just sell so well to the point where they're kind of forced to port them over to PC or to the Western side. But so a lot of these games that we're talking about may not even hit, the United States. So just keep that in mind. As for Pocket Pair, it was, of course, accused of ripping off Pokemon with Palworld, which is often described as described as Pokemon with guns. Palworld launched in January and overnight became one of the biggest games in the world. I mean, it basically did. Setting records not only on Steam but on Xbox Game Pass, which that was probably one of the smartest moves that Pocket Pair could have done, was get on Game Pass, where it is the biggest third-party game launch ever. So far, the $30 Pokemon with Guns game has seen an incredible 25 million players with 15 million copies sold on Steam and 10 million players on Xbox. Mizurobi has said the company couldn't handle the massive profits Palworld has generated. While Palworld is one of the biggest game launches ever, it is also one of the most controversial. Pocket Pair has said its staff has received death threats amid the Pokemon ripoff claims, which it has denied soon after launch. Nintendo moved quickly to remove an eye-catching Pokemon mod. So, see, this is what pisses me off. That was a mod not even related to not Pokemon, but Pocket Pair. Like, Nintendo has the right to remove that. Like Palworld has not used any copyright or IP infringement at this point. The reason I say that is, first off, Nintendo and the Pokemon Company have not sued or even brought any legal claims. They have not said they're going to. And then secondly, why would Microsoft onboard a game like this and have the risk of Nintendo potentially suing the crap out of them? Like, I don't understand. Like, trust me, Microsoft, before they released it on Game Pass, trust me, they went through legal review. I don't know if you guys remember the phrasing. They went through legal review. Trust me, that was probably Microsoft forcing them to do that. So this whole them ripping it off, and on top of that, there's not enough claims out there for it to actually go to court. Even if it did go to court, it's probably going to get thrown out immediately. There's just not enough. But yeah, let's continue on here. So the community manager, Bucky, had this to say on Twitter. To echo what Taguro is saying, it really is incredible how quickly companies like Tencent begin making Palworld clones. The budget on some of these clones is incredible too. 2025 will be the year of Palworld and Helldivers clones. And although most of these will be mobile games that many Western gamers won't play, I still think it's pretty amazing we are aware of a few already in development. So it'll be interesting to see what sort of spin they put on them to make them more suitable for mobile audiences. Now the real question is, who will be the first company to make a Palworld mobile clone where the gacha is cute girls instead of monsters? I'm sure someone's working on that. See, this is why I love Bucky. Bucky is such a cool person. Like he's not even he's praising people, and he's making a gacha with cute girls with Palworld clones. He's such a funny guy. Okay, so here's the accused part. This is the actual CEO here. To accuse someone of something means to say they are doing something wrong. I don't think what Tencent is doing is wrong. I'm proud that other companies want to make games like Palworld. The industry historically innovates when we borrow ideas from games we love. I'm surprised that many high-quality mobile games are already in development. See, this is my whole point. IGN literally is clickbaiting people and trying to trick people into thinking that Palworld is this evil entity. It makes no sense. This article, honestly, it needs to get bashed. It's terrible. It is so terrible. It's black and white right here. He's literally saying, I'm not accusing anybody. I want people to make great games. We all borrow ideas from each other. Let's be honest, Pokemon is not the first turn-based monster taming game. They took elements from Dragon Quest, and then on top of that, Dragon Quest got a little bit of SMT, and then SMT was inspired by Cosmic Soldier, which was made in 1985. So each game always tries to innovate, or at least the good ones will try to innovate, not just oh, it's a clone. I don't know, it's so frustrating. And then right here, this is why I love Bucky. Can't we all just make games and be friends? No time for drama, too busy gaming. Exactly. This is this article should not even exist. It's literally clickbait trying to cause issues or trying to cause emotions out of the readers for no apparent reason. But yeah, let me know down below what you guys think about this. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.